Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry I have been missing in action, but of course, if you've been following me since day one, then you know that I am in the middle of planning my wedding, and it is coming up fast and furious. 25 days till I say I do. And speaking of saying I do, we are going to jump back into a topic that I love to talk about, which is sister wives. Now first, let me just say, I do not come on with a lot of content every single day about sister wives because I'm finding that when I do hear other content, it is really a repeat of what we all know, what we've all talked about, things like that. But I did have about 3 things that I wanted to share with you today, 3 different separate things. One of them is including a question that I was asked by one of my followers, and I will do that at the end. So, as we always do, sit back, relax, pull a chair up on Coyote Pass so we can have a round table conversation, and I'll meet you after the jingle. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, Showbiz Cheat Sheet decided to go ahead and put out an article this week that was proof that ROBYN has been alienating her children from the rest of the family from the beginning. Now, of course, this is something we've talked about before and something that we all knew, but what really stuck out for me was that they decided to really put into a bullet form, if you will, ways that ROBYN has truly alienated the family, even though we've been sort of spotting them throughout the 17 seasons that they have been doing Sister Wives. So in this article, it says, from the very beginning of Sister Wives, ROBYN Brown has been accused of alienating her children from her sister wives and the rest of the family. Some viewers have pointed out that this behavior has been evident since day one. I have to say, I agree. And I really do not think that when she joined this family, it was for the family. There have been some things in recent YouTube videos and articles that have been members of the FLDS church, members of the family that know them, things like that, sort of coming out and speaking out on how they felt like ROBYN probably chose this family, because remember, ROBYN said many, many times that she had other options. So why would she choose this family? Well, of course, you know that I think it's because they had a TV show. And I think that probably, just like Cody, she wanted to hook herself into what would have been polygamous royalty in Christine. I've never heard that theory before, so that's kind of a you heard it here first. I do believe that there was some part of her that saw polygamy royalty in Christine Brown, TV show equals I'm going to pick them, even though I've had all these other options. So they say, here are some examples of ROBYN's behavior that have contributed to this perception. Oh, don't they look like a really sweet, very dysfunctional, pretend like you wanted everybody to be a part of it family? ROBYN and Cody secretly go shopping for her wedding dress. Let me tell you, when I saw that video where she goes shopping for the wedding dress and basically punks the other wives into making them believe that this experience with them was genuine. When I heard Cody drop that bomb and then realized that she had gone on that wedding dress search with him, I can't tell you, I think I was probably madder than all those women sitting on that couch. Even though Christine got up and left and said she needed a minute, I think that probably would have been the day that I got in my car and moved away from them, honestly, because from that point, we knew that ROBYN was going to be a problem. At least I did. So, of course, they say one of the earliest examples of when ROBYN purposefully excluded her sister wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, from events as early as Sister Wives Season 1, Episode 6. In that episode, ROBYN took her soon-to-be sister wives to try on wedding dresses to include them. ROBYN admitted she didn't pick out a dress with Mary, Robin, and Janelle. They mean Mary, Christine, and Janelle. It's a secret now. I know what dress I want and I have it, she told the cameras. Yeah, because Cody went back with you and picked it out. And I'm going to tell you, the way this stuff gets edited, they probably had that dress picked out and in her closet before she even went with the sister wives to pick out a dress. I'm just saying. In the same interview, Cody dropped a bombshell on his 3 wives about how he chose ROBYN's wedding dress. Oh, I've got a bomb I'm dropping today. Remember that voice? You'll love this one. How wrong he was. How wrong he was. Cody told the cameras. I hated this picture. Remember this picture when she was like walking like she thought she was on some sort of a kiddie walk? We can't say catwalk because that's too nice. She was on a kiddie walk trying to model a wedding dress. It was as bad as that breakdancing video. I picked the dress, he blurted out. We went to Lisa's bridal, and Robin and I went to look at dresses, and she picked out one. And I was like, holy cow, it's like I'd seen it in my dreams. Right. When he realized that his other 3 wives weren't happy about the situation, he defended himself. Well, I think it's important. I don't think it's fair that I not be allowed to be involved in it. Here's the thing. I agree with Christine when Christine says, when is the groom ever involved in the wedding dress? Like you cared at all what I wore at our wedding. You didn't even care. Now I'm going to tell you, because I'm right in the middle, when I picked my dress, I took my matron of honor and I took one of my bridesmaids. I went on 2 different dress shopping excursions and neither one included my fiance. Now, does he care about what I'm wearing? Of course he does, but not to the extent of him picking my dress out. He cares because he wants the same thing that I want. He wants the doors to open and he wants to see what I've chosen as a bridal gown. He wants to be surprised. He wants the nostalgia of seeing me for the first time, so much so that he doesn't even want to do a first look before I walk down the aisle. I love that about my fiance. And I don't think I would have even let him come pick out my wedding dress, even if he wanted to. Because for me, it was a surprise reveal for everyone who will be there. Mary agreed, saying that the sneaking around was not cool. And Janelle called the situation weird. Robyn didn't apologize for sneaking off with Cody. Instead, she chastised Cody for not keeping it a secret. And this was the first of many times that Robyn kept secrets from the rest of the family. Now, remember in that same episode, Robyn looked at them and said, well, I didn't think that you needed to know that. I didn't think that I wanted to share that. So right there, you're keeping out your sister wives. And I thought that in this family, where we go one, we go all. So why are we keeping our sister wives who we want to be friends with, who we're supposed to be sharing this husband with, out of a really huge decision, especially since they want to be involved? Because from what I understand about polygamy, this is not the norm. You know, it's not the norm for people to go as sister wives to pick out wedding stuff. So interesting. The second example they give of her alienating the family is that she hires a nanny instead of allowing her sister wives to watch her children. In Sister Wives Season 8, Episode 4, the Browns just moved into the cul-de-sac in Las Vegas, Nevada. Robyn revealed she'd hired her step-niece as a nanny for her 5 children. Christine said it hurt her feelings to find out that Robyn had hired a nanny instead of asking for help. Christine knew that if Robyn couldn't trust her sister wives with her children, she would never need them, meaning their relationship would never grow. Now, here's what I want to say. See how because there was this one time when Robyn had said that Christine wasn't nice to her. And then Cody said she never had a relationship. She never tried to have a relationship with these women. But Robyn is saying herself, or Christine is saying, her feelings were hurt that Robyn did not trust her to take care of her kids. I mean, the experience was there. She had raised a whole heap of other kids before that. Janelle trusted her. Mary trusted her. She had her own children. But then here you come toting your little kids, but you don't trust nobody to take care of them. What happened, Robyn? What happened to you? Again, I'm going to go back to a very early video when I started my YouTube channel, and I said that Robyn was displaying very clear signs to me, this is my opinion, and allegedly, of trauma bonds. Something has happened. She has admitted that she was in an abusive marriage, but something has happened with her children to make her feel unsafe, letting them be out of her sight or away from her, or with some of these members of the family. Let's also point out before we move on that she did not want Saul to go with Mary on a trip, but that she could take Aurora, who I think at the time was the oldest. And she also would not let Gwen spend any time with Saul when they were visiting over one day in Flagstaff. She would not let Saul hang out with Gwendolyn by himself. Again, I say, what happened? What happened? ROBYN deferred her choice by saying that since all her sister wives were working, hiring someone else made the most sense. Mindy is her niece. She has a teaching degree. She's trying to substitute teach and get a job here in Las Vegas. I've had to bring in Mindy because she helps care for the kids while we work, ROBYN said. Again, I ask, what does ROBYN do? Yeah, we're never going to let that die. We always going to be asking what she does, what the nanny does, right? ROBYN used COVID-19 as an excuse to alienate her family completely. Honestly, I think that COVID coming along for ROBYN was truly the gift that she had been waiting for. COVID, I think, was probably a gift for a lot of people, but it was a real gift for ROBYN because here was her final way of really keeping everyone away from her children and keeping Cody at her house. Because now that he could be exposed to COVID, he also has these tender age children. ROBYN could say, we can't have you going out. We can't have you be away more than a couple of days. They are not going to do well if you're gone that long. And so then Cody latched on because, of course, he's latching on to whatever ROBYN says. He said, you're right. I can't be away from them for very long. My older kids are going out and living and probably putting themselves in harm's way. So this is a way for me to spend more time with ROBYN and those kids. Be careful what you wish for, because you got it. Now you got him 100% of the time, and you want to act like you're not happy. You want to act like you didn't want him around all the time. You wanted the marriage, not just the man. You like to curl up in bed with a book and not have him around all the time, but then you didn't do nothing to make sure that you got to keep that luxury. So that's on you, boo. That's on you. During the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, Cody enforces strict rules to prevent everyone from getting sick. With the rules getting increasingly rigid as time passed, Cody refused to go to his wife's homes that didn't abide by the rules out of fear of getting his tender age children sick, meaning ROBYN's youngest children, Solomon and Ariella. Eventually, Cody locked down exclusively at ROBYN's house because his other wives couldn't keep up with his ridiculous standards. And of course, we all remember this picture when they had the Zoom meetings. We see Janelle, Christine, Mary, and of course, ROBYN and Cody. Basically, that should be their names, ROBYN and Cody, because that's the way they are. Again, instead of asking her sister wives for help, ROBYN hired Mindy as a nanny to help with her children. Christine was outraged that Mindy could freely come in and out of ROBYN's home, but the rest of the family was locked out. This caused significant tension within the family, right? So Mindy could come in and out, she could help, she could do all of that. Now, I'm not saying that you should not have your family come in and help, but I'm just trying to say, I thought that the SisterWives was your family too. I'll wait. Oh, and when it's convenient for you, their family. I get it. But how ironic. You got COVID from your family nanny, sister, Mindy. You have a nanny over. She's over all the time. I don't understand why Isabel can't come over and hang out. She's devastated, Christine said. What does the nanny do? That was the question heard round the world. While ROBYN and Cody were confident that their nanny had followed their strict coronavirus protocols, she spread the virus to the family. I know it's partially evil, but I just chuckle a little bit at the irony. So do we, Christine. So did we. Christine admitted that she never caught the corona wrong. Oh my God. Overall, it seems clear that ROBYN's behavior has contributed to a sense of division and alienation within the Brown family. While it's understandable that she wants to prioritize her own children, it's important to remember that plural marriage only functions if everyone works together as a unit. All the time. 24/7. Not when it's convenient for one or two people. By putting her needs and wants above those of the rest of the family, many SisterWives fans believe ROBYN ruined the family dynamic to have Cody all to herself. And now she does. Wonder how that's working out. Because now word on the curb is y'all about to lose that big McMansion in Flagstaff. Now that's allegedly. That's allegedly. That's the word on the curb. That's what I had heard. Y'all, I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm not going to report every day on the Sister Wives, but things that just give me a bit of like nostalgia about how crazy this whole thing is and how I think all of us saw from the moment that woman sat her behind down on that couch with those other four women that this was not going to turn out well. This is the kind of stuff that I live to report to you because I know that you all are living with me. So, the question that was asked of me, which is interesting on my Sister Wives video, Benita Davis, I believe is her name, Benita Davis said, I heard that Walmart was run by the FLDS. Benita, I will tell you that I did do a little bit of digging to see if that was true. The only thing that I found so far was that it was started by one man named Sam Walton. He had been a military man. He was from Oklahoma, and he started Walmart. He wanted people to not have to spend so much money for things. And so he started a retail store, and now it is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, retail store in the country. So in all my research, no, I did not find that Walmart was run by the FLDS Church. I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for submitting that. And if you have more questions about things, feel free to go ahead and ask me down in the comments. All right, y'all, that's all I got. Remember, I do not do content every day about Sister Wives because honestly, unless Gwendolyn's telling us something, and that is my next video, I probably won't be doing a whole lot unless something just jumps out at me. All right, y'all, remember, no matter what you want to do, don't let anybody stop you. There's enough room for everybody. Please take care of yourself and talk to you soon.